My beloved, do not skip this moment. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. There is a reason these words have found you today, and there is a reason your attention was drawn here instead of somewhere else. At this very moment, while you are listening to this message, someone is thinking about you far more than you could possibly imagine. This is not a passing thought. This is not a random memory that appears for a second and disappears. No. Your presence has become a constant echo in their mind. They wake up and somehow a thought of you appears. They continue their day and a memory connected to you returns. They try to focus on other things, yet your name continues to appear in places they never expected. They do not fully understand why this is happening, but deep inside they know something has changed. There was a time when this person believed they had everything figured out. They thought they understood their feelings. They thought they understood the people around them. Yet life has a strange way of revealing hidden truths when they are least expected. Recently, something happened that caused them to stop and reflect. It may have been a small moment, a simple memory, or an unexpected reminder. Whatever it was, it opened a door inside their heart that had remained closed for a very long time. Suddenly, they began looking at you differently. Suddenly, they started remembering details they once overlooked. And the more they remembered, the stronger their thoughts became. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. What makes this story extraordinary is that they never planned for this to happen. They never expected your influence to remain so powerful. They assumed time would carry everything away. They assumed new experiences would replace old memories. Yet every attempt to move forward somehow brought them back to the same place. Back to the same realization. Back to the same person. Back to you. They now find themselves wondering about things they never questioned before. They wonder about conversations that once seemed ordinary. They wonder about moments that felt small at the time but now appear incredibly meaningful. Every answer they search for seems connected to one single truth: they cannot stop thinking about you. And here is where the story becomes even more surprising. The reason you are on their mind more than ever is not because of what you did. It is because of what they finally understand. They are beginning to see the value of your presence. They are beginning to recognize qualities they once took for granted. The kindness they overlooked now shines brighter in their memory. The energy they ignored now feels impossible to forget. The connection they underestimated now feels more significant than ever. This realization did not happen overnight. It grew quietly. Day after day. Thought after thought. Until it became impossible to ignore. Stay till the end because something huge is waiting for you. There is another layer to this story that has not yet been revealed. This person is standing at a crossroads. One path leads to silence. The other path leads to action. One path allows these thoughts to remain hidden. The other path brings everything into the light. And right now, they are closer than ever to making a decision that could change everything. They feel the weight of their thoughts growing stronger. They feel the pull of unfinished emotions becoming impossible to resist. They feel themselves moving toward a moment they never expected to face. The most shocking part is that they do not even realize how much their perspective has changed. What started as a simple memory has become something much bigger. What started as curiosity has become reflection. What started as reflection has become understanding. And what started as understanding is becoming a powerful desire to know more, feel more, and discover what this connection truly means. They are reaching a point where pretending nothing exists is no longer possible. Do not skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Because in the next part, you will discover the unexpected event that caused their feelings to become stronger than ever before, and the hidden reason your name continues to appear in their thoughts when they least expect it. A remarkable shift is taking place right now, and very few people ever get the chance to witness something like this. Stay till the end. Don't skip. Something huge is waiting for you. The person who has you on their mind more than ever recently experienced a moment they never expected. It was not a dramatic event. It was not something loud or obvious. It was a quiet realization that arrived without warning. One ordinary day became unforgettable because a memory of you suddenly appeared with unusual clarity. They were not searching for it. They were not trying to remember. Yet there it was, stronger than ever, impossible to ignore. And the moment that memory returned, something inside them changed. What surprised them most was not the memory itself. It was the feeling that came with it. They expected a simple reminder of the past. Instead, they felt something much deeper. They felt appreciation. They felt curiosity. They felt a sense of connection that had somehow grown stronger with time rather than weaker. The more they reflected, the more they realized that your presence had left an impact that never truly disappeared. They began asking themselves questions they had never asked before. Why does this person still come to mind? Why do these memories feel so important? Why do I keep returning to the same thoughts again and again? Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Then came the most unexpected discovery of all. They started noticing signs of you everywhere. A familiar phrase reminded them of a conversation you once shared. A random song brought back a forgotten memory. A place, a feeling, even a small detail during an ordinary day suddenly connected them back to you. At first they dismissed it as coincidence. But as it kept happening, they could no longer ignore it. Every reminder seemed to point in the same direction. Every thought seemed to lead back to the same person. And that person was you. There is something extraordinary about realizing the importance of someone after time has passed. In many situations, memories fade. But in this situation, the opposite happened. The distance did not erase your significance. It revealed it. Every day that passed gave them a clearer understanding of what made you special. Every week added another layer to their realization. Every month brought them closer to the truth they had been avoiding. They now understand that certain people enter your life for a reason, and some connections leave a mark that time cannot erase. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. because what happened next shocked even them. One evening, while reflecting on everything that had changed, they found themselves imagining possibilities they had never considered before. They wondered what would happen if they listened to their heart instead of their doubts. They wondered what would happen if they stopped ignoring what they truly felt. They wondered whether there was still something important left to discover. These thoughts arrived quietly, but their impact was powerful. Once they appeared, they refused to leave. And now they find themselves standing in a place they never expected to reach. They are no longer questioning whether you matter. They already know you do. They are no longer wondering whether your memory is important. They already know it is. The question that remains is what they will do next. That question follows them everywhere. It appears in quiet moments. It appears during busy days. It appears whenever they think they have finally moved on. And every time it appears, it grows stronger. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Because in the next part, you will discover the hidden trigger that turns simple thoughts into powerful emotions and the surprising reason this person feels closer to you now than ever before. An unbelievable realization is now unfolding, and this is the part of the story where everything begins to make sense. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The person who has you on their mind more than ever has reached a moment they never expected to experience. For a long time, they thought their thoughts about you would eventually fade into the background. They believed life would become busy enough to silence every question and every memory. But instead of fading, those thoughts grew stronger. Instead of disappearing, they became impossible to ignore. And now they are beginning to understand why. The hidden trigger was not a single event. It was a collection of moments that slowly came together like pieces of a puzzle. Every memory of you carried a lesson. Every reminder revealed something new. Every thought brought them one step closer to a truth they could no longer avoid. Suddenly they realized that the reason you kept appearing in their mind was because your presence had become connected to some of their happiest reflections. When they remembered moments of laughter, growth, encouragement, and understanding, your image somehow appeared within those memories. That discovery surprised them more than anything else. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Because once this realization arrived, everything changed. They started looking at old situations from a completely different perspective. Things they once overlooked suddenly became meaningful. Small moments became unforgettable. Conversations they barely remembered now felt incredibly important. It was as if a hidden light had been switched on, revealing details they had never fully appreciated before. And the more clearly they saw those details, the more impossible it became to stop thinking about you. What makes this story extraordinary is that they are no longer remembering who you were. They are beginning to wonder who you are now. That question has become powerful. It follows them through their days. It appears during quiet evenings. It returns whenever they believe they have finally moved on. They wonder how your life has changed. They wonder what dreams you are pursuing. They wonder whether you still carry the same energy that left such a lasting impression on them. These questions are not fading. They are growing stronger. There is something fascinating about human connection. Sometimes people only recognize true value when they step back and see the full picture. That is exactly what is happening here. The distance gave them perspective. The silence gave them clarity. The passing of time gave them understanding. And that understanding revealed something they never expected. They realized that your influence was much greater than they had ever imagined. The impact you made was not temporary. It stayed with them. It continued shaping their thoughts long after they believed the story had ended. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Because another revelation is approaching. Recently, they found themselves comparing new experiences to old memories connected to you. Every comparison led to the same conclusion. The qualities they admired most kept reminding them of your presence. The conversations they valued most reminded them of your energy. The moments that felt meaningful somehow reflected things they once experienced with you. And every realization strengthened one powerful truth. They have been thinking about you far more than ever before. Now they stand at a point where reflection is becoming intention. Thoughts are becoming questions. Questions are becoming possibilities. Possibilities are becoming decisions. They can feel this shift happening inside themselves, even if they do not fully understand where it will lead. What they do know is that ignoring these thoughts is becoming harder every day. The connection they once viewed as ordinary now feels extraordinary. The person they once considered part of a chapter now feels impossible to forget. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Because in the next part, you will discover the surprising decision forming in their heart and the reason they feel that something important about this connection has not yet reached its final chapter. A turning point has arrived, and this may be the most surprising chapter yet. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Up until now, the person who has you on their mind more than ever has been living with questions. Questions about the past. Questions about the connection. Questions about why your memory continues to return when they least expect it. But something is changing. The questions are slowly being replaced by answers. And those answers are leading them toward a realization so powerful that it is reshaping the way they see everything. For a long time, they believed that certain opportunities belonged in the past. They believed that some stories ended the moment distance appeared. Yet recently, a new thought entered their mind. What if the story was never truly finished? What if the connection was more meaningful than they first believed? What if the reason your memory continues to appear is because there is still something important left to understand? These thoughts started quietly, but they have grown stronger with every passing day. Now they can no longer ignore them. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Because what happened next surprised even them. They began paying attention to the emotions that appeared whenever they thought about you. Instead of fading, those emotions felt alive. Instead of feeling distant, they felt present. They noticed that your memory carried a sense of warmth, appreciation, and significance unlike anything else. The more they reflected, the clearer it became that you occupied a unique place in their thoughts. A place no one else had been able to replace. And then came the revelation they never expected. They realized that they were no longer simply remembering you. They were looking forward to the possibility of knowing more about you. That shift changed everything. Memories belong to the past, but curiosity belongs to the future. The moment curiosity appeared, their entire perspective changed. Suddenly, they were no longer focused on what had already happened. They were focused on what could still happen. They were focused on possibilities they had never allowed themselves to consider before. There is a reason this matters so much. When people begin imagining possibilities instead of endings, their hearts start moving in a new direction. That is exactly what is happening now. The person thinking about you is beginning to feel that this connection may have a purpose they do not fully understand yet. They feel drawn toward answers. They feel drawn toward clarity. Most importantly, they feel drawn toward discovering why you continue to occupy such a powerful place in their thoughts. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Because another incredible realization is approaching. They have started noticing that every time they imagine the future, traces of your influence appear within those thoughts. It is not something they planned. It is not something they forced. It simply happens. Your presence appears naturally, as though their heart has already accepted a truth that their mind is still trying to understand. And that truth is becoming impossible to ignore. What makes this moment extraordinary is that they are reaching a level of certainty they never thought possible. The doubts that once held them back are becoming weaker. The confusion that once clouded their perspective is beginning to disappear. In its place comes understanding. In its place comes appreciation. In its place comes a growing desire to discover where this feeling is leading. They are realizing that some people leave temporary impressions, while others leave lasting ones. You belong to the second category. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Because the next chapter reveals the decision forming deep inside their heart, the unexpected reason they feel drawn toward this connection more than ever, and the astonishing truth that could change the entire direction of this story.